I have been thinking about speedrunning Hitman for a very long time, but fear manifests itself in very strange ways. Instead of learning the Muffin trick and facing the speedrun head-on, I invented my own speedrun, which didn't have any tricks at all. The routing took me a long time with custom rules, but after weeks of hard work and dedication, I was finally able to clear the entire trilogy in 27 minutes, shooting every primary target in the dick. And of course, the bullet had to come from a high-powered sniper rifle. Anything less would be an insult to justice. This run gave me a deep sense of satisfaction, as if basking in the glow of Walker, Texas Ranger. So after that, I moved on to other non-stealth games. But an idea was now laying dormant, a beast that would become all at once overwhelming when the time was right. Other games temporarily did a good job of filling the void for just long enough. But after months of all these non-stealth games, a once distant urge grew closer. All it took from there was a friend sending me a video covering the speedrun progression of Paris. It was bizarre and amazing how much evolution went into just that stage. This video would be the entrance to a YouTube rabbit hole, which finally led me to the Trilogy speedrun. After watching Italy, I had to physically get out of my chair and process what I just saw. 3 platforming tricks into a dead-eye shot on a small, distant target. I've been running from the Muffin trick for a very long time, but each fantastic feat of dexterity beckoned me one step closer. Before I knew it, I was in Italy myself, thinking, well, if I can learn this trick in an hour, it'll be worth the fun I get from the speedrun. And the very first Muffin, as if a harbinger of destiny, worked exactly as intended. I was going to speedrun the Hitman trilogy. This would not be a casual gaming experience. There would be sweat and blame. I would be tested harshly and repeatedly, because I didn't just want to speedrun the Hitman trilogy. I wanted to beat the fuck out of 3rd place. I wanted to carve out a spot on that podium for myself and sit on it like a proud hen. So we back on up, back up. We fell toward that. Oh, get me in.
2 flies with 1 swat.
Are you kidding me?
Ave Maria.
I feel like the Muffins are just conflicting with the other Muffins.
Et benedict.
There is a saying in cooking, the flavor is in the fat. Well, the scientific equivalent would be, the flavor is in the failure. Before I could become a proud podium hen, I would first have to tread through countless doomed runs. Blaring mistakes would routinely present themselves, and I would learn to handle them with lethal precision. That might be the cleanest I've ever done. Get the fuck out of my way! Through trial and error, I was slowly honing myself into a Hitman speedrunner. However, as an avid smeller of flowers, I couldn't help but appreciate all the different tools I was using. I had no idea how to effectively use things like the striker pistol. Like, it's weird, like, the writing's really good, but I was getting, like, holy shit. I've ruined games for myself by setting goal times far too aggressively. At that point, learning isn't fun anymore. I would not make that mistake with Hitman, so instead of trying to learn the entire trilogy at once, I focused on learning Hitman 1. At this point, I'm still wrestling with certain ideas to make the run easier, even if it means going slower. The leap of Muffin faith into Muffin shot was very hard to learn, so I actually put a sniper rifle near the exit plane for a nice and easy shot on an otherwise very small target. Initially, I thought stages with platforming tricks would end most of my runs, but my fundamental lack of knowledge would make other stages a nightmare as well. I had no idea how to consistently attract Jordan Cross to the window, but it seemed like the timing was much more important than the location I was shooting. Any luring shots past the 8-second mark didn't seem to work.
And did we? No, we didn't get it. Okay.
The last big obstacle in this run would be the Stage 5 long shot, which rarely went as planned. The first day of runs was rough. I was clenching my entire body for every platforming trick, and every long shot felt doubtful at best.
Relatively successful.
Before the second day of speedruns, the same friend who linked me the Paris video wondered how my runs were going. I told him day one really did a number on me, but I managed to get a sub 4-minute time. Then his tone became serious. After a moment of hesitation, he finally asked, "What about Big Dick Thunder?" I sighed and replied, "Sadly, that was a one-time thing. The speedrunning spirit known as Big Dick Thunder only comes to those who need him most." "What was it like?" my curious friend asked. "It was like the most badass motherfucker I've ever seen, staring into my very soul, his smoldering gaze enveloping me, linking us. We became one." My goal times were nothing to him. He shattered them, and then he returned to his realm. My friend seemed worried, but I assured him my own skill was plenty.
Someone's making trouble, possibly high on drugs.
Smoke, smoke, smoke weed. Hey, damn, son, where'd you find this? Smoke, smoke weed. Smoke, smoke weed every day. Smoke, smoke, smoke weed. Smoke, smoke, smoke weed. Smoke, 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 smoke weed every day.
Oh! Day 2 started out far worse than day 1. I couldn't hit shots, I couldn't even execute the easiest platforming trick in the run. Muffin magic had abandoned me. I tried my damnedest, but the rate of failure was really getting to me. My personal best was 3 minutes, 49 seconds. That's a good time, I told myself. And you know what? It's true. I have every right to be proud of that time and move on to learning Season 2. After all, it wasn't just a week of practice, it was hundreds of hours of playtime before that, so assuming I could even improve seemed even more far-fetched. So you know what? I went ahead and I moved on to running Season 2.
guy there.
I was done, but Big Dick Thunder was not. The spirit of speedrunning had possessed me once again. I surpassed my personal best by 12 seconds, giving me a time of 3 minutes, 37 seconds. The ultimate goal of getting sub 20 on the Trilogy still lingered on the horizon. But if that ultimate goal had any sense, it would admit its days are numbered.